so we have something very special today from Toyota Motor Philippines. Saan kayo umabot, kuya?
Doon sa kabila. Sir,
So guys,
medyo familiar na kayo sa foot handbrake.
Oo, okay na yan. So check it out. Grabe, it's beautiful. Ito yung first startup natin dito. Oh God. Grabe, never have I been so excited. This car is really beautiful. Crazy. First impressions, what do you think?
Pretty.
What do you think?
The front part's so long.
Long? What does it look like?
It looks expensive.
Oh.
Mukha siyang Vios wheel.
Oh, grabe to. Vios wheel.
I don't know, I think it's like the Toyota.
Guys, so my sister doesn't know anything about cars at all. At all.
It's nice though. It looks very... Is it comfy inside?
Yeah, we can ride it.
I wanna try it.
Okay, ready?
Wait, I'm not wearing my seatbelt.
Okay,
wait.
okay, wear your seatbelt first. So guys, it's Aya's first time in
It's
in
so
the Supra.
low. Like the front part's a bit too high.
But it's really beautiful, guys. It's something to aspire for. What? Okay.
I did not expect that.
So I know it's been quite a while since we were able to review or do an in-depth review in my own channel, and yesterday we were actually up in Batangas and we reviewed this 2019 or 2020 Toyota Supra with Phil Coche. But I just wanted to also give you guys a more personal touch as to how it's really like to have one of these. So let's start. Alright, so let's start with the front of the Toyota Supra. This one is the 2019 model, and as you guys know, the Supra is one of the most iconic vehicles that actually one of the most iconic Japanese vehicles that they ever put out in the market. And it's a car that everyone knows. Everyone knows what this car is. And thankfully, Toyota was able to put out a second generation. Well, actually, no. They were able to put out a modern generation of the Toyota Supra. And so here it is. It came in the country in 2019. And I was actually very fortunate to see it up close when they released it in the Toyota Vios Cup. And now we're very fortunate because Toyota actually lent us the Supra for about a week now. So we've basically felt like what it was like to own such a car. And honestly, the experience has been nothing but great and exquisite, and that is why I'm doing this review today for you guys. So starting with the front of the Supra, as you guys can see, it comes with an all LED setup. It comes with DRL stripes that go all the way to the front. So ang ganda niya actually. It seems to have honeycomb type grills here that actually doesn't seem to have any function. Although dito meron na tayong mga holes which I guess help the air circulation in a way. These are the diffusers, and then this is the overall front. It has a very, very long hood, an extremely long hood actually, that I think really gives it a sportier look. It's also one of the only vehicles na nung nilabas nila, medyo kaparehas niya yung prototype version niya. A long time ago, I was in Europe as a young kid, and I was able to see the prototype, and gandang-ganda ako sa itsura ng car na yun. And here it is today. I mean, it's pretty unbelievable. We have no front cameras on this car, so wala rin siyang 360 cameras. Although, saktong-sakto lang rin naman. The placement of the plate numbers is just perfect as well. And of course, the design moves on over to this left side din. Simple lang. Simpleng-simple pero napaka-sporty. Moving on over to the wheel and tire setup, of course, we have Michelin tires fitted with Pilot Super Sport tires. I think these are 19s to be sure. Oh, they're 255, 35, 19. So very, very thin tires with a huge big brake kit So as you can see, alloy wheels siya, which really it's a wheel and tire setup that I wouldn't change personally. Hindi ko na siya papalitan into an aftermarket rim because it already looks perfect as it is. We again have designs here. Seems to have no holes, so I'm not sure kung may function siya. And then of course our side mirror here. Meron din tayong signal lights on the side mirror themselves. Unfortunately, I don't think they do fold. Hindi ako sure because when I lock the car, hindi naman siya nagpo-fold. And then meron tayong ambient lighting here that's really on sa gabi. I don't know why wala siya ngayon. Maybe it's because it's the morning and it senses it. We have another one of those designs here that have faux holes actually. And then a side skirt that extends from the front to the back. Right here, of course, is our wheel and tire setup, and personally, one of my favorite sides of this car. Same siya as the first, although these tires look like they're much thicker. Actually, 275, 55 to 275, 35 itong likod. So actually, medyo parehas lang, pero they seem to be wider actually. Now, this side is my absolute perfect side of the car. The sexiness of it is really brought out here, and honestly, it kind of reminds me of how like a Corvette or like an Aston Martin would look. It's really up in the supercar category, this car. The rear is of course beautiful. It's just beautiful. It's very jet-like, very cabin-like. Nakikita nyo that we have the lights here. They're all LED also. And Toyota was able to retain the classic Supra logo here, which I think is really brilliant as well. Lalabas talaga nila yung essence ng pagka-iconic nitong Toyota Supra. And then of course we have a rear view camera, which I'm not sure is where. It should be under the... ayan siya. So meron tayong rear view camera that's really hidden, so hindi tayo masyadong mahihirapan when it comes to backing up. We have a dual exhaust setup. Here, reflectors on both sides as well. Tas the GR logo is right here. Tow hook natin is here, and we have third brake lights here, which I think is really cool. Actually inspired siya by F1 cars, and that's why it's put out like that. So the rear bumper is really beautiful, along with this rear diffuser setup. As for keys, ito yung key ng Toyota Supra. Nothing too special, although ayan, do you guys see? Yun yung ilaw nung Toyota Supra sa harap, and we'll go more in depth with there later. But these are basically the DRLs, and they're very beautiful. They also function as the signal lights as well. So of course it comes with a smart key or iKey function. Simply tap on the door handle and the Supra should open, and as you guys can see, it's a very tight cabin. Let's start with the door handles. Of course, leather siya. We also have JBL speakers, and basically everything that you need is here. The door locks, windows, speaker ulit dito, yung sa trunk, dito naman siya. And then meron din tayong Supra nameplate that's on the step sills or side step sills, which I think is super iconic as well. For the seats naman, they're a mixture of, I think, leather and fabric. Ganda rin, and of course automatic na yung seat controls natin. Meron na din siyang memory seats wherein pwede mo siyang ilagay up to a certain setting. It's a very tight car. Again, sporty kasi yung seats din niya. Steering wheel, of course, reminds me of the steering wheel of an 86. This part is the one that I think is rather interesting because this is the part of the car that really reminds me of the BMW Fusion that it has. This is purely BMW, 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 and BMW. But aside from that, of course, lumalabas din yung pagka-Toyota niya sa steering wheel, sa gauge cluster, and everything else, of course. Yung headlight controls mo nandito siya sa left, and you can just set it to auto, so every time it senses that it's getting dark, it automatically turns on. And that's pretty much it. One thing that a lot of people have trouble with is hindi nila mahanap kung saan yung push to start system niya. It's actually embedded right here. Medyo maliit lang siya, so yeah, it's let's start it up. Press on the brake pedal. Ayan, so cold start siya because I haven't really used it today yet. But that's pretty much it. So medyo maingay yung exhaust niya in the morning. And this is basically the dash that you have. You have a full-on digital gauge cluster here, which is rather cool. And one thing that I really want to show you guys then is, I'm sure not a lot of people know this. Guys, tingin kayo sa windshield. Do you see that? It's a little detail lang, pero it's actually showing the speedometer on the windshield. And that's a feature that we have not seen maybe since the 80s, or maybe hindi lang ako nakasakay sa maraming supercar, but that is absolutely brilliant. So moving on over to the steering wheel, we have our paddle shifters here, and then of course yung signal lights on the left and wipers on the right. Of course, meron tayo ng mga call features sa steering wheel itself. Cruise control on the left, music, and all of those settings. Moving on over to the infotainment system naman, we have navigation, meron din tayong communication, media, radio, servers, and vehicle settings. Dito lumalabas yung mga system settings such as yung vehicle status, PSI, oil level, and so on and so forth. Vehicle messages, if the vehicle is okay, and you know, basically an onboard computer. And I think it's really, really cool. Moving on down, dito yung aircon controls natin. Of course, dual aircon siya. USB, and then cigarette lighter port on the right. Sport mode is here, traction control is here, cup holders here. And this is pretty much all the cup holders that come with the car. Wala tayong cup holders on either side. So medyo masikip talaga siya. Of course, we come with sporty looking seats, very, very good looking, very snug. And ito na nga yung naging problem ko dito was I didn't really have space to put anything in. Tignan nyo guys, oh, there's literally nothing for you to put your stuff in. So any face mask or face shields, dito ko na lang siya nilalagay sa taas. Although malaking malaki yung cabin niya sa likod. So as you guys can see, lumabas na yung LED lights niya that are really modern and futuristic, very, very beautiful. This is how you open the hood, well, sorry, the cabin. And then ito yung cabin space na, well, cargo space na pwede mong lagyan ng mga maleta or whatever else that you might need. It's pretty huge actually, and marami ka na ring malalagay dito, so hindi sila nagtipid in space. This is how you close it. And then now we can actually move on over to the engine. Also, ito yung LED lights niya. As you guys can see, very, very beautiful, especially at night. It actually, when these, I'm sure like when a GTR or when another supercar sees this car, they're also amazed at how beautiful and sleek it looks. So no doubt the Supra has really made a mark. So here is the 3.0 engine, well, i6 engine of the Toyota Supra, fusion with BMW. Nothing too complex. Everything that you might need is just here. Hindi ka masyadong mahihirapan in terms of finding out where the items that you need are. O madali lang din ayusin. I think this is a cool feature to hindi ko ito napansin before. There's a Supra nameplate that's on this area of the car. Also, galing nito, oh, this is where you put in the window washers pala. Very interesting. Tas ito naman yung sound niya if you go into sport mode. It's much crazier. Wild. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry it took a long time for me to come back and do this type of review. But the full review, the actual full in-depth review is actually going to be up on philcoche.com. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys more of a personal touch of what I thought. And kumbaga parang maramdaman nyo na rin how it's like to own a Toyota Supra. So if you guys like this video, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And if you guys want me to do more car-related content, just let me know and we'll find ways to do it. Iniisip ko kasi if I should create a separate channel for it. Kasi this channel of mine, yung Reph Bangsil channel natin, actually started off as me doing car-related content, and then it ventured onto vlogs. And then of course, I was picked up by Philcoche, and doon na tayo nagtuloy ng mga car content natin. But ever since losing my Celica kasi, I haven't had much to write about or do videos about other than my Navara. So yeah, at the moment, let me know, do you think it's just better to create a series on this channel, or is it better to just create a separate channel in itself? And if I do create a separate channel, will you guys support it? or mas madali na lang na ito na lang yung continue natin. Anyway, so that's it. I hope you guys like this video. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe to get the latest news and updates from myself. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.
I've forgotten you.